Because the power of technology is that you can go from 0 to 1 further and faster than you ever thought was possible. And that's why when I look at the advances that are getting made in education technology, I look at the entrepreneurs and the innovations, not just on stage tonight, but the other people who've come to see me. I look at the fact that nearly 500 people come to a meetup like this. I don't just reaffirm my optimism about South Africa. I actually wonder whether just raising standards here is a goal that is big enough or bold enough. Because the great thing about technology is that if you open source content in a way that works in Kailicha, you can easily take that to Kinshasa or Kigali. If you preload direct instruction in a way that works in the Eastern Cape, you've just solved rural education challenges, an arc stretching from Angola to Ethiopia. And if you can invent an app or a game that can teach kids to read, that's going to work just as well in poor communities in Johannesburg as it can work in those beset by civil war in Sudan or torn apart by disease in Sierra Leone. The power of technology, I think, means that it is the developing world that will lead the developed on education technology. And that's why I think if we can just get the best entrepreneurs, the best innovations here into this EdTech cluster, and we can back them with the right funding and the right support, we can lay a touch paper of innovation that is going to spread right across the continent. Because it is not going to be big businesses or big bureaucracies or big government that realizes the potential of technology in education. It is going to be teachers and entrepreneurs and people like you in this room. So with that, let's get on with the most important part of the evening, which is everyone here talking about the way you are going to work together to send this continent and this country in the right direction. Thank you very much for coming, and see you next time.